Hello. It is day 7 of the challenge. Wow, I've been doing this a whole week. I'm really impressed with myself. I think that's awesome. I have 70 days to go. It's okay. Now, look at the kind of day I had. What do you think? Can you tell from the hair? Look at this guy. Straight out. Yep. I looked really nice this morning. I had to do a Toastmaster speech at 7 a.m. and my hair was really pretty. It's really pretty now, don't get me wrong. It's just more realistic. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our glasses on. That's what I do, and I use them as a headband. So see, now it's a little more under control. So you know when I got my glasses on, my hair is out of control. Just a little Vivi secret. Remember the picture I told you about last night? Me holding my trophy at 16? I brought it today so I could show you. See, yeah, there I am, 16 years old, holding my trophy from my speech contest. It was for poetry reading, and that was the 3rd prize trophy. Look at the size of that thing. The 1st prize trophy was like 3 feet tall. Back in the 70s, they knew how to do trophies. Maybe that's why I like trophies. I don't know. Anyway, my hair. Look at that. Straight. I didn't have straight hair, but it was the 70s, and it was the thing to do. Straighten your hair. And I started thinking about that last night when I was looking at that picture, and I was thinking, wow. I started straightening my hair at that age when you start to care about that kind of stuff. You start to care about fitting in. I was about 13, 14. I moved to Texas, and it was very humid there. It still is. And so it was really an exercise in futility. I would straighten my hair, and then I would walk outside and it would go. But it wouldn't curl because I straightened it. It would just frizz. So I had straight frizz, long frizz. So from age about 14 to age 25, I straightened my hair. That's 11 years. It was a lot of time, a lot of effort. I spent so many hours under a little home hair dryer. It was this plastic blue thing, and it smooshed down, and then you could open it up and sit under it like you were at a beauty parlor, and I'd get curlers this big, and I would wrap all that really long hair on those curlers, and I would sit under that thing and do my homework. It'd take an hour and a half to dry. And then in the summertime, it was great because we had this air conditioner outside, and it would blow really fast, and I would go out there and hold my hair and over the blower. Of course, it would cycle off, and I'd have to wait till it cycled back on, which of course it was hot as heck in the summertime, so it didn't take very long for it to cycle back on. And then the other thing I did was literally iron my hair. I'd lay my head down on the ironing board, and I'd get the iron, and I would iron my hair. Crazy. I think about that. I think about how many hours I spent trying to fit in, trying to be one of the cool kids instead of just letting my hair be what it is. I finally started, there was a couple of days in college that I went to college at UT Austin, and there were days when I didn't have time to straighten my hair, so I would have to let it curl. And this teacher came up to me one day, professor, I guess they're not teachers anymore, they're professors. And he looked at me and he said, "Your hair looks happy." I was like, "What?" He goes, "Looks happy. It's naturally curly, isn't it?" And I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah, looks happy." Wow. That's an interesting concept, to think that your hair isn't happy. On the subject of hair, some of you know, a lot of you don't, because you don't know me. I lost my hair after I got COVID. I learned that when you have a high fever for a very long time, your hair falls out. Your body thinks your hair isn't that important, and it's trying to repair other parts of your body and take care of your body, so it dumps your hair. I lost about 75% of it. And in fact, that's why I have short hair, and it's growing back. Thank God. But I lost a lot of it. It got very thin. I had bald spots, and I had to finally cut it off because it was just so scraggly. I used to dye my hair before COVID because, again, I wanted to be beautiful. I wanted to fit in. I didn't want to show my gray hair. One of the lessons, and there were many, but one of the lessons was I would rather have hair, gray hair, than no hair. Because hair, my hair, has been really important to me my entire life. I have a lot of it. I've taken care of it. I've spent hours straightening it. And it's been really part of my identity. What parts of you are your identity that you take extra effort and care because it's important to you? I had just had my headshots done, and they were outside, and the gray really shows. And I was like, wow. And I thought, wow, it's really beautiful. Sorry, I've earned every strand of that gray hair, and I'm lucky to have it. I'm lucky to have gray hair, and I'm lucky to have hair, and I'm really lucky I'm still here to tell about it. That's day 7. I'll see you tomorrow.